morning, everybody. And nobody's here right now, but we'll get them going. Everybody's doing the Worldwide Write-a-thon. I didn't want to step on toes, but it wouldn't be a Sunday without me here. So, me and my bomb timers. So, since Jayce has family things this week, I have the lovely Sako here with me. And in case anybody comes in and is new, would you like to introduce yourself?
Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. So if you are looking to market yourself as an author, I have videos on the topic on my channel. I got a playlist and everything. It would totally be lovely to see you.
All right, and if you're here, if you know me, if you don't, I'm Amber Craft. I write paranormal romance. Unknown Love is Audible and everything. Unknown Family, I'm working on it being all three, but they are both available in paperback and ebook form on Amazon and everywhere else. And I don't have links down below because I'm, forgetful like that, but I will get them during this first spread. So what are you going to work on today, Sako?
I am working on a Peruvian wine label.
Oh, nice.
For just kind of like design prompts, just to kind of like keep me on my toes.
Cool. I wish I could have I want to get eventually a tablet to do the drawing on.
Oh my gosh, it's the best.
Yeah.
But it's an investment.
Yeah, that's an investment down the line after the tires are replaced and the Kelly converter gets fixed and all things that are under $500-ish, but those things are well reported. But yeah, I've been doodling and I'm like, I really could invest in one of those. It'd be so much
it's super lovely.
I said, I think I wrote my Pride story, and I'm not sure if I want to edit that first or keep writing on the extended version that I've got going.
What's the deadline on that? Do you know?
Well, the last Saturday of the month is the 26th, I think is what we said. Yeah, the 26th at noon is when it goes up. So as long as you've got it unscheduled and to Charlie to put on the playlist
before then, yeah.
Because my plan is to edit it probably today and this week, and then on the 19th when I'm off the next Saturday, then I'll record it.
Gotta get it to Charlie by the 25th. Okay.
Yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and
I'm like halfway into my essay.
I knew if I didn't do it now, I'd put it off till it was too late.
Yeah.
Like with our writing workshops, I'm like, I'll forget.
I'm about halfway in, so I just need to figure out how I'm gonna end my essay.
That's my problem. Is I want this story to keep going, so it's really hard to just get the bones in and edit it down, because like I said, I'm at 3,200 words and I'm like, that's a little long, but I could talk faster if I don't
but I talk faster.
But then you wouldn't get the basis of the story, so I guess I'll edit it. But yeah, it's I just copied and pasted it onto another one that said it's Pride Extended.
Pride Extended, I know, right?
Because I like the story too much. There's too much I want to add. So, but we have the Spence. Good morning, love.
Hello, Spence.
All right. So I've invited more people. If they show, great. If they don't, fine. That just means they're sleepyheads. I don't know if Kat, what her hours are working today. So
I believe she is working today.
Yeah, I think she's working now, but I don't know what time she got off, so we'll see if she pops up. Megan, good morning, love. Just popping in to say hello. Still recovering
from the write-a-thon. Yeah.
How many words did you get done if you're recovering? I bet you beat it out of the water. It is still going on. Like I said, I didn't want to step on anybody's toes, but I think we have a little bit of time in between the two of the sprints, so or two of the streams. So, um, hello, popping in to show love. Never stop the
Hi,
creative.
Thea.
Thank you. That's sweet. I got landlord business to do. I want pictures of how you organized your kitchen because if you organized it enough that you said you had to give the hubby some space, I'm kind of curious how far you went into organizing because that can get a tad bit overwhelming. Megan says I was on Glory stream. We went for 9 hours. Wow,
9 hours.
it was a chatty stream. Yeah, I was telling Sako I was on HK's. She was trying to get done with her story on camera, and yeah, it went for about that too.
Holy cow.
It was crazy. Um, yeah. So if it was a chatty stream, you're just like overwhelmed, recovering from all the info knowledge you gained. Yeah, I wrote. Let's see, because during our stream Friday with Meadow, I wrote like 1,500 ish. So right after that, between HKs and Great Fries, I wrote another 1,500. Um, and then I didn't write any more after that. I wrote another 400 yesterday morning. Um, just kind of in between everybody's streams. So, but I promised my first weekend off to my daughter. So, plus I had to go get some slacks. So, I was gonna vlog it to show you all the Woodlands Mall and how crazy it is there. But
Mm-hmm.
apparently, my camera has been going off in my purse, and I didn't know it. And I was like, okay, the battery's just dead; it's not coming on. But when we pulled it out at the mall to try to start vlogging, I don't know what happened, but you actually have to hold down the power button to make the screen show, or for like anything to work, you have to be holding down the power button, which is
Right.
not. So now I've got to find a camera place because I'm not about to bring my humongous photography camera to try to vlog with all day.
Yeah.
Another backpack in itself. So
Yeah.
yeah, not gonna do that in the Woodlands Mall. There's too many people bumping into you everywhere, and that would not be good. That's $1,000 camera.
Yeah.
Good morning, Rose. Things are not wanting to pop
Hi,
up. There we go. Good
Rose.
morning. Spence says, I wish I'd done a before and after pic. It's not as impressive without the foreknowledge of the insanity that it had been.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with all your baking supplies, we know it is insanity already. So you'll have to take a picture, put it on Instagram. I want to see the things. All right, so you guys know me. If you don't, I do bomb timers,
Bummer
and so we're gonna
timers.
get this regular bomb going before I find all the pretty and loud and all that. So we'll get this first sprint going in 3, 2, 1, go. Boom.
Kaboom!
Woohoo!
So we had Sage join us,
Yay!
but unfortunately not on camera.
Yeah, because power. Yeah.
And then on screen, we had Miss Laura show up.
Awesome,
Ta-da!
Laura!
So we couldn't get one, but we did get one. So yay! All right. How did everybody do?
I got like the bulk of the inking done, but I'm doing all the fine detail and stuff now, which I'm probably hamstringing myself with, but
I edited down about 70 words. It's hard. I feel like it's already up at bare bones. I saw that you said eat lunch and eat junk.
Leftover chicken pizza.
nice.
Oh, nice. Well, I haven't seen the Devin yet, but we got CB coming in with Pow. So technically you won because Devin's not here.
Technically won, yeah.
Good job, CB.
I haven't seen Devin in any of the write-a-thon things either that I've been on. I've only been on a few, so he's MIA this weekend.
He showed up in Glory's chat for a split second.
Must be busy this weekend.
Yeah.
Megan, I just laid here. Hey, you're doing self-care. That's perfectly okay. CB says dinner has been ordered. Nice.
Awesome. I'm going to start compiling all of my works to see how big my collection of my own stuff would be.
That would be cool. Like a book of just your shorts.
Yeah.
Like, that would be really awesome. I would totally buy something like that.
My micro, my flash, and my shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just do like a book and have like each set of them in sections. Like that way, if you wanted, so I just wanted to read shorts or just wanted to read, that would be really cool. Plus, I would buy it just like to be like
100 words, 1,000 words, 2,500 words.
I would buy it just to see how you do it in that short a time. Because, like I said, I'm trying to do this Pride and do it under 2,500, and just bare bones, I got it to 32 last night. I'm like, how am I going to do this? I don't know how people do shorts. I cannot wrap a story up. I can't get it started and wrap it up. Like, I just can't.
Usually you just start at the climax, or you have one character.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with this, is to make it what it needs to be, there's technically 4 characters.
Yeah.
Like, even if I cut all the little, like, side pieces off or whatever, like, they still have to get introduced at the ball to go to the ball to find out what's happening with the other 2 guys, so... So it's just cutting off all the regular stuff.
That's the whole thing about the shorts. Is
Mama Ward is
the extraneous stuff. Hi, Mama Ward.
Yeah, and I don't know how to do that, like, because like I said, it's a regency, so like when they go to the ball, historically you meet the hostess first before you go into the ball. But I could cut that out, but then I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes telling is your friend, and say, as we were introduced to the hostess, we passed through into the ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to edit now, and I'm like, I feel like I'm telling if I do that, but
sometimes telling is your friend for shorts.
Yeah.
See, and that's why I don't do shorts. You get it drilled into you so much to show not tell that when you do have to tell, you're like, no.
Yeah.
Like I said,
but if you show everything, your book is going to be a brick that you can use for murder. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's, like I said, if you put it all together, make a book of your shorts, I will buy it just to study how you do it. Because I need to find a book on how to write shorts, because I cannot, I don't know how that world works. Alright.
Yeah, you start in the middle and you end in the middle.
Tips on a handwritten copy for us in red and black ink. We want all your edits.
I do have good cursive.
Holy cow.
But I can't spell, so there'll be a lot of crossing out.
I'm trying to
A
think
lot
when
of
I
red pen.
Yeah. When I started handwriting all my novels, I started out in cursive, but then I would get like feverish into a scene and it would go from like cursive to non back and like half cursive in a word and half not. It's like,
Yeah, I write like a
People
mishmash of a bunch of different fonts.
yeah.
My capital G's are print, but everything else is cursive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there are certain letters that I will only do in cursive, like Jayce, because I love the swoops and stuff. But yeah, there's some letters that are always in regular too. My handwriting is beyond horrible, CB says.
My F's have a descender.
Let's get the pretty bomb.
So I was on Great Fry's stream for the Worldwide Write-A-thon.
Nice.
On screen. It was so fun. And they gave me titles for prompts to write horror microfictions too.
Cool.
So I got a couple written on between midnight and 2 in the morning Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
So have you just written the micros and the shorts, or do you have like a long book coming out?
So I got 3 drafts into my YA sci-fi and shelved it. It's too much appropriation. So shelved it. And then I started drafting my Reverse Cannibal adult horror novel. And it's on the back burner. Like, as I try and write my novels, I'm so used to writing short story and flash that my prose is like, everything's happening so stinking fast. It's like, do you care about these characters because it's happening so fast? Like, are people going to be wanting to read this kind of prose for this length of time, or do they want more normally paced prose so that you can breathe? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
So you've got the exact same opposite problem as me. You're so used to writing shorts that you can't get the long out, and I'm so used to writing long, I can't get the short out.
Yeah. Like,
and I'm in that perfect middle.
It's like every 1,000 words, something has to happen. Like every 1,000 words, it's like, okay, something terrifying is happening. Okay, it's another 1,000 words. Okay, they're on the run and we're running from the government. And then another 1,000 words and they've been shot. Like,
I definitely do stuff like that. Yes, absolutely. So my books are action packed. But yeah.
See, mine are mostly like build up to the end with little things happening, like in between, and then the big boom. Because like with Unknown Family, you have these little things that happen in the Forest of the Nymphs, and then this humongous thing, and they're on the run, and then these little things leading up to the big thing at the end. So I definitely have something happen every chapter, but whether they're on the run or it's a little like spat or on the run type thing, it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Like my first draft is so stinking fast that it's like, this is unrealistic how fast my main character finds the location of somebody else, plans a rescue mission, and executes the rescue mission. Like, this shouldn't happen in one chapter. Like, what is happening? No.
You just need to take like each event and then imagine it like a TV show, like, and then each event is its own little.
It sounds like an outline. It sounds like a really.
It's my rough first draft / zero draft thing, and so it is super fast. So I know I have to fix it later, but it's just so overwhelming. Like, should I go back and fix that first and then continue on, or continue on with my super fast clip zero draft, or I don't know.
I would continue on with the super fast clip draft, and then eventually go back, and flesh things out.
Yeah. Like, I hit roadblock because my character was on the run with the other character after a rescue mission, and I was getting all caught up, and they're like, they duck behind here and they go behind there, and I'm like, I don't know exactly. And so I just like, okay, they're home now, we're gonna continue on once they're home.
Yeah.
And then I kept going, so that was helpful, but I'm gonna have to fill that in.
Yeah.
Like, I've been studying the terrain in Google Maps of the exact locations that they're in, because in the Sierra Nevada mountains.
Right on.
And so I have seen and watched YouTube videos of excursions into these mine shafts and these hollow tunnels under waterfalls and stuff. And it's in the future, so it's like, okay, where have people developed around these sources of water? And so where are the barren lands?
Yeah.
Are there any barren lands? Because this is California, so obviously it's overpopulated.
Right.
That's what I've got for Unknown Happiness. They go off into the mountains, and I had to look at the mountains that I'm use. Where is their water? Like, I want to use real places, but then mix them up a little bit. So here's a real street. So that 10 years from now, another street could be going that way.
Yeah. So I'm having them use Angel's Camp as like the city, which is more like a town right now, but it'll be a city later. And so I'm using the map of Google. The map of Google. Oh my gosh. Google map to see where certain buildings are in there and where the river lines up with it, so I can figure out the best sneak approach to like enter into the city.
Yeah, sure.
The map of Google.
I like it.
Don't let it overwhelm you. Just, if you want to make it longer, just take each little scene where they're running or something's happening and just expand that and see where you go once you've done that, and then expand on that.
Like, I have pretty prose where I've written, but it's way too fast. So it's like, it's a mix of like a second draft mixed with a zero draft, and it's like, I don't know what this is.
Megan says she's in the same boat as me. Write too long. Most of the time I'm good at editing it down, but not always. CB says I try to write cursive as much as I can, but it's horrifically bad.
And I started journaling in cursive years ago, so that's been helping.
Right on.
Then Mama Ora says my cursive was horrible. Then I had 3 girls in elementary school, and I wrote cursive spelling cards for their 1st and 2nd grade classes. Now it is pretty if I take my time.
Nice.
So speaking of pretty, I got the nice colorful one.
Woohoo.
We'll get that one going. All right, so we'll get this one going in 3, 2, 1, go. Da boom. How did everybody do?
I have a wine label, but it feels unfinished, so I'm going to color it.
Nice. I was compiling my stories together into one document.
Ooh.
I got another about 120 words deleted. So I'm getting there.
Nice.
I may just try to actually read it and see how many, like, what I don't get read in 15 minutes.
Oh, you guys want to start a timer?
We just got done. I'm switching timers.
Oh.
Why was it?
I was wondering if we can. Got you. I got the goods.
All right.
She got me chiplets. No, I got us chiplets.
Well, you.
Ain't
Same
no,
difference.
ain't all this for you.
Alright, so CB says, I'm going to start doing handwriting every day from August onwards because I'm planning to sit grade 3 music theory in March or June next year.
Oh.
So my handwriting has to be impeccable for that,
Nice.
especially since I'm determined to get a distinction.
Cool.
Pretty cool, CB. That's going to mean doing the bare minimum for Nano and Camp in April 2022.
It's good, not poison.
Well, I mean, at least you're trying to write. I mean, if you're going for something like that with distinction, I mean, that's enough on your plate. Mama Word added 623 words to the short for an anthology. Nice. I was like, what did I hit? There's a dog under there. That's a lot of words. Did you write all that for the sprint? Because you surpassed a lot of people with that one. You did. Well, instead of talking for a long time, I got food and I smell it. So
Siren call.
we're gonna go ahead and start another sprint. What are you doing, thingy? Stop it. Okay. I don't know what it's doing. Full screen. Alright, so we'll get this one going in 3, 2, 1. I don't know what's starting. Everything's starting. There we go. bada boom.
Just in time. Oh my gosh. That groceries delivered.
Nice.
I have food.
Yay!
So I think I did like 7 words after I ate. Not
I
very
was getting little sketches from Canva to put in between my stories.
Cool.
So that was fun.
This coloring is going to take a long time. There's lots of intricacies in the design. It's going to be fun. Everything's going to be fun. It's supposed to be 3 to 5 hours is how long I'm supposed to spend on this stuff. And something tells me I'm going to spend a little more time than that.
While we were writing, we had Jules come in. Hello, happy first Sunday of June to you too. And right at the end of the stream, Miss Hannah Palmer showed up. Hello.
Hi, Hannah.
CB coming in for Devin with the boom.
Heck yeah.
And Mama Ward got 384. Nice.
Nicely done.
I think if I hadn't have been so like excited about this project, I probably wouldn't have gotten 3,200 words written in 2 days.
Indeed.
But I was looking at my my word count tracker, and the first sprint or the first 1,500 I got on Friday put me at a couple hundred above for the year what I wrote in last April alone.
Nice.
For camp. So, because I wrote 2,200, I fell short of my 25. Or
you knew
I had a goal of 25,000. Yeah, I had a goal of 25,000 for camp last year, and I wrote 22,000. So I fell short last year, but it's nice to know even with all the moving this year that like I jumped back on the bandwagon quick enough.
Yeah.
So I'm already at halfway of what I wrote last year.
Cool.
Nice.
So, yep. I've written about 50 short of 25K for the year already. And last year I only wrote 46K. Which for a COVID year I'll take since I was working 70-hour weeks.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, I was working 70, 80 hours weeks easy during COVID because I was literally the only one there and COVID was happening, so people needed fabric materials for more than just beds.
Yeah.
So definitely not my 200K I usually write a year, but I'll take it. So that made me feel good. I got a job I can actually come home and not be too exhausted to write.
Yeah.
See, we got 89 words because I'm waiting for a theater special to start.
Cool.
Nice. All right. So I think we'll start the last sprint at 35, and that gives us time to wrap up before Jules' stream. And
Cool.
I'll find hers and give everybody the link so they can jump over there since the Devin's not around to do it for me.
How dare he have a life?
How dare you? Tugwaddle.
I have to make Charlie do something bad to him for that not being here. Jeez. Do something bad in the books because you weren't good in the stream. Let's see. What timer do we want to go with next? I wish it would say which one had the nukes.
Oh,
I like watching this big old cloud. Mm. All right. I know this one does for a fact. So let's do that. We'll do the plane bomb timer. Boom. All right. Go away, ads. Okay. Because I had to get the ads to go away. I hate that they do ads on people whether they're monetized or not now. So
Yeah.
because then it makes your favorite YouTubers who are monetized already have like, instead of having one, then they end up having like 4.
yeah.
All right, so we'll get this last one going and get ourselves outros and get over to Jules. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Kaboom.
Boom.
All right. How much did everybody get done during all that?
More compiling. Woo!
More coloring. Woo!
I got about 200 words deleted. Almost to my goal. I'm at 2760, so got another 140 to delete.
So I measured a book that's 5 by 7.5. That I think is a pretty good size.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, with just my micros and my flash, I'm at 57 pages. So this may be actually viable because I still have some short stories to add, which are much longer.
Right on.
Well, and I'm trying to think. I think is 5 by 8 the smallest you can do on KDP. I think
5
Is
by
it?
8.
it's either 8 or 8.25. I'm thinking. I'd have to go check that since it's been months since I did that with my last one. If that's the route you were going to go, KDP.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either 5 by 8 or 5 by 8.25. If I remember correctly.
There's a 5.06 by 7.81.
Okay. I had a book that was like 50-something pages to show you how wide it would be. I don't know where it went. Never mind. Alright. Let me get everybody to the stream link.
Maybe I should just do the 5 by 8.
Alright, so if you're not, it says there's 5 waiting. So if you're not one of those 5 that are here, here is Jewel Stream, which will start here in a little bit. And then there's also the Worldwide Write-a-thon too. So
Yeah.
that is still going on. So y'all can jump over there and keep writing. And it didn't. It's a playlist for today. I need to get like a Excel spreadsheet with all this, like he probably has, so I don't have to go find it every time. All right. Okay. And here is a link to Devin's channel. If you're not yet subscribed to him and have the playlist and all the things, this is his channel. So make sure you go and do that. Do the likes and the follows and all the streams today. Because I think he has all the non-write-a-thon streams on his, so in case you're looking for that. All right, ladies, would you like to give your outros and we'll get on over to Jules?
Howdy, neighbors. Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Castboy. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. In fact, I'm kind of doing that right now. So if you are in the market for marketing yourself as an author, I have videos on the topic on my channel. I have a playlist and everything. You should drop by sometime. I'd love to see you.
Awesome. I'm Laura Nettles. I have a channel called Laura Nettles. I write horror, sometimes with sci-fi and fantasy flavors, so that's fun. I do live write-ins Monday and Wednesday nights, and yeah, come follow along on the journey. I have another anthology coming out this month, another one next month, so woo.
All right, and I remember crafts. I have Audible and paperback and ebooks for Unknown Love and paperback and ebook for Unknown Family, available on Amazon. I will put both these lovely ladies' links and everything in the description because I gotta get that done. And I'm so bad about doing that. I'm gonna do it ahead of time. Every month I say I'm gonna do that, but I never do. If you'd like to be on my podcast, The Afterthought, just send me a link. All my links are down below. Let me know if you'd like to be on that. I'm tongue-tied. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right. So until next weekend, I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.